Mike Quinsey, Higher Self, 27th of May 2016. Website, Tree of the Golden Light. Matters are progressing well despite the outer appearance, and progress towards a peaceful solution that will bring peace to the world. The task to bring it about would seem impossible in view of the number of trouble spots that exist, but greater powers than those on Earth will take a hand in creating worldwide peace. There comes a point when enough is enough, and when karmic issues can be set aside to ensure that peace is brought about, and the dark ones are stopped in their tracks. Already strong steps are being taken to set the scene for peace to be achieved by tackling the root cause behind trouble spots. Many are fueled by those who benefit from the resultant turmoil, particularly in the case of wars that line the pockets of the arms manufacturers. Be assured that it will soon change, as those who monitor such situations have the power and authority to intervene. The migration of many people is simply the result of inequality in the world. They are your brothers and sisters that have suffered through it from the lack of the simple things that ensure an acceptable quality of life. In your modern age, it seems unthinkable that some people are still without adequate water supplies, and many starve in a world of plenty. It is true that some caring organizations do their best to help those in need, but they cannot cope with the size of the problem. However, there is a general change in the way people think about others, and moves to deal with the most urgent problems. As many immigrants settle in your country, you are finding out that they are human beings just like yourselves, with the same desires for a peaceful coexistence. They may dress differently and have their own religious beliefs, but inwardly they are just like you. Virtually every soul seeks peace so that mankind can come together and enjoy the fruits of the earth. There is sufficient for all to live a happy and comfortable life, and that would put an end to the troubles that seem to be never-ending. Having had many lives in this cycle, you have gained so much experience that it can now be put to use to help bring people together in harmony. Some groups are already working to give aid to those who need it, but the problem is of a worldwide nature and much more is needed. If the problems are to be eradicated, people ask what they can do to contribute when their options are limited, and if you cannot make monetary offers, remember that prayer is a powerful tool that can bring about greater results than you could imagine. The power of prayer is legendary, and the more that offer theirs, they can bring about a remarkable response. The resulting energy calls for action, and at some stage it will happen, although not necessarily exactly as called for. Higher beings of light know what is best in response to a situation. When you start caring about others, you attract the energies that can help you along, including other beings who share similar ambitions. The law of attraction is responsible for many conditions that you create around you, but you would be well advised not to give energy to those things you do not like, as if you do so they will still be attracted to you. For eons of time you have been held back and fed a diet of lies to keep you in check, and led to believe that you are without power to change the situation. Consequently, you have not been allowed to know the truth of your birthrights as a child of God, with all of the potential that comes with it. You are powerful beyond your present understanding, but as the power of the light increases, you will begin to awaken to your true potential. As you do so, the dark ones will lose their power over you, and you will begin to realize that you are truly gods in the making. In the very near future, more evolved beings will come to Earth and give of their knowledge, so that you will be able to understand your true potential, and know the purpose of life. Once the negative energies are removed, you will evolve much faster, and without being impeded by false teachings. The present situation on Earth reveals that the weather changes are having an effect, as the seasons are no longer normal. You experience extremes in temperatures, and the general impression is that they are here to stay. However, they will settle down and become more acceptable in the course of time. You will notice that the animal kingdom is more susceptible to them, and will change their habitat before it becomes unsuitable for their existence. It also applies to the seas that are becoming warmer, and also affected by the melting of the ice caps. Eventually some land masses will be affected, and you will have plenty of warning as it may concern areas where communities exist. As time progresses, your friends from space will provide you with suitable technologies to deal with any changes that may seriously affect you. They closely monitor how matters are proceeding, and where needed help Mother Earth with adjustments that are required. You may be sure that humanity is closely protected to ensure minimum damage and loss of life. Some occurrences are karmic in nature, in which event we cannot interfere. We will otherwise help to protect all life forms, and if necessary move you to a safe area. Some upheaval is unavoidable, but any inconvenience to you will be more than offset by your eventual gains. There can be few people who have not felt that time has speeded up, and it will continue to do so, as it propels you into the higher dimensions. Already the changes are being noted, and it includes a higher level of consciousness. Not all souls will go through this experience, as some are not ready and are unable to move out of their present level. All will find their correct level as time passes, and that will result in ascension, that many are preparing themselves for now. Do not concern yourselves regarding which level you have reached, as all will find themselves exactly where they are meant to be. Your chosen leaders for this period are David Wilcock and Corey Good, and you are advised to note their messages of love and light, if you wish to be up to date with them. Use them to measure others as to their acceptability, and know that you are going through a critical time. Be aware that those of the dark forces are desperately trying to frighten you into believing you are going to be attacked by aliens, when in fact they are make-believe and fake simply to fool you. This message comes through my higher self, and I leave you with love and blessings. May the light brighten your days and path to completion. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.